loves, thanks for tuning in to CYBTV. This is Cherish, and what I have going on in this video is another fashion DIY. So as you guys were able to tell by the title and of course the intro, I am making this black peacoat or jacket or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to be using this plush nice fleece fabric for this faux fur coat. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is using this old sweater that I really like, and it's so comfortable to me, but my husband hates it. I'm going to be using this to trace my patterns. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start tracing by starting with the back, tracing the back of this sweater, and then I'm also going to trace the front of the sweater onto my fabric. And once I'm finished tracing the back and the front, what I'm going to do is go ahead and start cutting it out. And just to let you know, I did elongate the actual patterns for my coat because I want it to be long. And after I'm finished cutting out both patterns, the back and the front. Oh, and note you guys, I am tracing on the wrong side of the fabric, so do not trace on the right side. You do not want these markings to show. But after I'm finished with the front and the back, what I'm going to do is move into doing the sleeve. So I'm going to put those to the side and trace the sleeve. So I used the same blue sweater and I just went on and did the sleeve, and from there I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and I am leaving about ½ an inch of seam allowance for sewing. So I'm going to cut out this sleeve, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut out another one. And I'm also making sure that I flip over this pattern to cut out the other one because I want the sleeves to be opposite sides. I do not want them to be the same sides. Also, I did add cuffs, so make sure if you want cuffs, you actually add 8 inches to the bottom of the sleeve. And now I'm moving into the hood part. Same thing. Went on and traced it, and with the hood, what I am doing, I'm cutting out 4 panels for the hood. That way I can have the inside of the fabric with the nice fleece, and then also the outside, of course. Now after that, the next part is pretty much just going in and outlining for the facing that I want for the inside of the jacket, and also the lining, because it's so messy. As you guys can see, all that black stuff, that is from the fabric. If I do not line the inside of the jacket and add facing, it's going to be a hot mess every time I put it on and take it off. So I'm making sure I'm completely finishing this coat so I can wear it for a very long time and yeah, rock it out. So from here, starting right here, this is what I'm going to actually trace and copy with the black fabric for the facing, and this part on the left side is what I'm going to be tracing for the lining. So I'm going to cut out those pieces, and then now I'm adding the edge or the fringe part, I guess you want to call it, for the whole coat, going around the center front and also the hood part. So I'm going to use a fabric and extend it 2 inches from the center of the coat and also the hood. So you can see I'm actually going to cut this fabric because I will be using cotton to stuff the outer edge of the jacket for that nice plush look. So now what I'm going to do is use this lining to trace out or copy the back pattern of the coat, the sleeve, and also the front side of the inner, this part right here. That's what I'm going to use the lining for. And once I'm finished cutting out all of those pieces, I'm going to start sewing. So I'm starting with the lining first. I'm going to sew all the sides together, you know, all the seams. And I'm going to do that for the actual shell or the black fabric as well. And then I'm going to put them all together. And this is the finished product. Pretty much you can see everything's intact, the lining, the coat. You can see this is where I'm going to add the cotton. So what I'm going to do for this part is puff it up. So I'm going to use an old pillow for that. So I'm going to grab this pillow, cut it open, and the cotton inside, I'm just going to start adding that into that part where I want it to be full. And if it gets a little hard, what I do is I actually use the end of a broom just so I can push the cotton up all the way up to where I want it to be, which is all the way up to the hood. So that's what I did. So I'm going to continue on this process, and after I'm finished adding the cotton, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I close the bottom of the jacket or the coat. And I'm also going to add these nice little jewelry pieces just to spice it up a little bit. So I went on and added the little chain and the furry ball to the hood part. And then I use the piece of the chain to outline the little pocket part. So this is the finished result, you guys. I really like this jacket. I've been wearing it like crazy. It's super warm, especially in this crazy California weather. You just really don't know. But it's been super warm. I love it. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.